Good morning, old time Omara. You guys enjoyed my show I made yesterday. Get 2 more days off and I work Wednesday at Denty's. 2 more days. Today and tomorrow I work Wednesday. I get paid this Sunday. Yeah. Alright, skies will blow the water. Oh yeah, skies will blow the water. You mean you're gonna be boss. So Ivan, the way Hollywood is, Sky Source will be like that. Yeah, the way Hollywood is, Sky Source will be like that, honestly. Except it's better than Hollywood. The actors get the nice trailers. They have all the, you have the people who say ready, set, action. You have the makeup artists. You have the hair designers. Like Keanu Reeves and all them, and Matt Damon, all them are going to get their own hair designer, makeup designer, and like all that stuff for the Great Escape. They get their own dressing room too, where they dress and everything. But they have to share the dressing room, right? Have like 3, 4 big dressing rooms, and the actors share the dressing rooms. Me and VJ have our own personal dressing rooms, obviously, because we're the boss. Do actors have dressing rooms for movies and shows? Yeah, they do. The actors do get spoiled in Hollywood too. They have their own like dressing rooms and everything, something like that, right? Yeah, they have makeup artists, they have hair designers, all that stuff for the show or for the movie. The whole actors will get that one from my company, obviously. Well, my company has better perks, like all you can eat buffet, and the technology's better, and I'm paying them more money. Don't forget that, right? Than what they make in Hollywood on average. That's why Keanu Reeves he will beg, and Matt Damon and all them are all gonna beg. My car goes all the water. No heavy guys be sitting here. Yeah. They had a blast. Yeah, like they're getting spoiled with all those nice perks. My company's better in Hollywood. And they know the whole world's buzzing about the Great Escape, and that's why they're begging, obviously, because they know when they go back to Hollywood, yeah, they're getting spoiled and everything, but my company spoiled them more, better perks, and their movies are the side tensions are not the main event. I have the feature of the main event, not those guys. Don't hate me, guys. Yeah. So, sorry, huh? That's why they're all gonna beg, man. Like, no, guys, you're not good for their unique with cage apples in there. You're not good, guys, okay? I'm not gonna sign you guys. Yeah. I know you tripping, you haven't signed. That's how you open the door. Right? He was just handing you because when you open the door, you can make it easy. That's why I got to give you the keys. Yeah. You have anxiety trip and your father's not taking away your keys. Because he knows the gate's locked outdoors when you're gone. That's how you make your play inside. And I do like the keys. No, I don't. Because I know the whole world can read my mind. It takes getting used to. Knowing that everyone can read your fucking mind, like that can be a bit frustrating and depressing sometimes. But like my father did not take my keys away because he knew the gatekeeper was locking doors, and that's why he gave me the keys. Otherwise, I wouldn't make my billions, right? That's me. You're gonna be boss, man. You're gonna be boss, obviously. And that's what all the hot actors gonna be begging what the Vegas Festival work, man. That's gonna be crazy. Yeah, man. For the networking in Hollywood, right? Yeah, they're all gonna beg. Yeah, because they all want out of Hollywood, right? The agents are gonna tell the actors, yeah, this is your ticket out of Hollywood. Beg the Vegas Festival work. They're all gonna tell the actors, not the agents. Yeah. The agents will actually tell them that, yeah, they will. They're all gonna tell the actors, yeah, Ivan and VJ Scarce's company is your ticket out of Hollywood. Network with the same stars. This is your ticket out. And Ivan can pay you guys more money. We can make more money for his movie than what you make in Hollywood. Sign you guys to mega deals. As biggest actors make like 800, 500K, a million on average for the television shows. For my company, they're making like their 8, 9, 10 million deal for the combined earnings. They don't get royalties, but if the biggest actor makes 3 million, 6 million speaking, that's a 9 million deal. 1.5 million for the K. They signed like 10 something, almost 11 million deal. Like these actors don't make that in Hollywood. Even these actors are getting paid for my movie from EVJ's Council's company, right? They don't get royalties. They're not worth your royalties. These actors. No one really cares about them right now. Don't have to go for now. That smoke I'll have inside. I won't get caught. Folks are gonna give me shit if I get caught with the smokes, right? You know. All right, your book is sick, man. That's not normal. I know. This is a masterpiece, man. It's a fucking masterpiece in this. It's a masterpiece. That's why the gates want to control it. You know, I did obviously. Everyone weighs in book and that brand's worth billions. They don't want me living a life of Vijay when I'm king of Vijay, obviously. These are crazy people. You know. That's why Vijay cries. The Avatar Justice wants me to get her out. She wants a piece of my blades, obviously. So she got duped, I did not get duped. Oh, hey, you, Jim said, yeah, that's why VJ cries. And she knows she has useless keys. Obviously. Like, she uploads her. She what? When VJ makes her singles and she releases movies, the whole world knows about it because VJ has the keys. And she's only worth, she gets paid shitty money for it. And she's worth $12 million. So the Gates duped her. They didn't dupe me. Obviously, the Gates, right? My keys are not useless. I may be poor, but my keys are not useless. I can actually open the door for my Zane's book. And that, if I don't sell the gates, that's blatant for me. I don't know, 30, 20, 40, $50 I make off the book, man. Something crazy. The gates know that, yeah, that's why they're pissed off. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fucking pissed off, man. Ivan did it, man. His father gave him the fucking keys to the kingdom, and he owns that Zane's, man. Like, fuck, man. Like, that's like billions for Ivan and VJ. I don't want to be that rich. Yeah, I know I did it. The kids. I know Ivan's on your job, but that's how you open the door, right? That's how you make your money. Yeah. Will the Hollywood actors be curious of you starting Scott with David? Yeah, they will. And then once they see me trending with George with VJ, it finally hits their mind. Yeah, like Ivan's actually starting that film studio, and all the actors are going and directors are going into a panic because they're worried about their careers. And all the agents are going to tell the actors, yeah, don't worry about it, guys. We're going to call and try to get you work for that Zane's movie. That's a masterpiece. We're going to try and get you work for that Zane's movie, man. Yeah. And Ivan can pay you guys more money, give you better perks. And he's granting you your freedom. This is your ticket out of Hollywood, man. Hollywood's dirty. Well, Skyscraper's clean. Hollywood's dirty. Skyscraper's clean, obviously. There is no dirty shit in my company. Get your free BJ rate. Get your free millions in cash, man. Which is like a bonus. That's like a treat right now. Hollywood 17 get their free millions in cash too. Yeah, my presidents, James Gunn, Peter Safran, Kevin Feige, I don't know when to choose. They get their freedom too when they work for me, right? I can pay them more than what they're making in Hollywood. Is Kevin Feige good? Yeah, Kevin Feige is good for my president too. He'd gladly leave Hollywood and work for me. I could easily pay him more money than what he makes in Hollywood, right? Yeah, Kevin Feige probably makes like his $50 million, $20 million a year, probably $15 million a year as a president of Marvel. And they probably give him royalties for some of the movies. He's worth like $250 million. Kevin Feige, you can pay him like $120 million. With the film profit, $100 million of the film profits for Zanus. You pay him a nice bonus too. 35 million, 36 million bonus, 6 million salary. He gets like 4 million salary for the other years. You give him like 120 million of the film profits for Zanus movie as your president. Ivan. Peter Safran, James Gunn too. Yeah, they're good for my presence, for my company, obviously. Kevin Feige's young. He's only about like 50. So the good thing about him, he's young. He'll be about 60 when I'm getting. He can work for me for like 20 years for all of phase one, right? Yeah. Mike DeLuca, Pab Abdi, whatever the name is, they're good too for the presidents of my company. But I want my presidents to be men though. But I could have one woman. Chances are a lot of those executives are going to be sending in their resumes for SkySource for the president position because they all want out. Even the executives want out of Hollywood because they're dirty slaves too. Everyone in Hollywood are all sellouts. The system, obviously, they all want out, man. Yeah, I like Hollywood, but it's fucking dirty over here. I'd rather work for Ivan and get my free with Ivan and be saved, not be lucky on Hollywood right now. That's what they're all going to say, right? Yeah, I'd rather work for Ivan than get my freedom than fucking work in Hollywood. Even the executives and producers want out of Hollywood. They would rather work for me than work in Hollywood. Because they're dirty slaves too, those guys, right? They're all sellouts in the system, obviously. You know how many guys can say, yeah. Yeah. I can pay them more. They don't want to be left behind. I told you there's a high chance Kevin Feige might leave Marvel. After I made a video about this last year, Kevin Feige, I think if he wants to leave, he wants to end the Marvel run on a high note, and then he gets the fuck out of there. Yeah, I made you guys your money, even though Phase 4 and 5 and whatever went downhill. I made you guys your money. I'm out of here. I don't want to fix this mess, man. It's tough to fix the Marvel mess. And Kevin Feige might end up with another studio, perhaps DC. I don't know. David Zaslav might be throwing Kevin Feige a boatload of money to work for him for DC and run as a studio head. Yeah, Warner Bros. Right? You think Kevin Feige will stay? I don't think so, man. I think he wants to just end it off with a high note, and he gets the fuck out of there. It's very tough to fix the Marvel mess right now. I think Kevin Feige's out of there after his contract's up. And he's been with Marvel for like what 20 plus years. So I think okay, I've been with Marvel for 20 plus years. I want to move on to something else in my career. I'm done with Marvel. I'm tired of Marvel. I want to move on. He might move on, right? And David Zaslav might offer him a lot of money to work for Warner Bros. I don't know, or maybe Paramount, or maybe another studio. They're gonna offer him a lot of money, and he's probably gonna end up leaving. Disney might try to bribe him to stay, but the Marvel brand's in a mess right now. I don't think Kevin Feige wants to be stressed out trying to fix that, man. It's tough to fix that multiverse nonsense mess right for Marvel. That's my point. It's tough, obviously. As if I were in Kevin Feige's shoes, my plan would be okay. I want to leave the Marvel brand on a high note with 2 big hits. Then after that, I'm out of here, and that way, the next president who jumps in is in a much better position, healthier position to fix the Marvel mess. Obviously, I think Kevin Feige's out of there after his tenure is over at Marvel. I don't think he's staying. Yeah, I don't think Kevin Feige's staying. Don't think he's staying, man. I think he's out of there. He's out of there. Yeah. You think Kevin Feige will send his resume? Yeah, he most likely will. Yeah, he will. Unless he's locked on for another company, but if if he has an opt-out agreement in his contract, Kevin Feige will guarantee send his resume too, as a president of my company, obviously. Obviously, because he knows I could pay him more for what he makes in Hollywood. He probably makes like 15, 16 million a year, Kevin Feige, as president of Marvel, right around where he makes. And they give him royalties, probably 15 million of the royalties for some of the movies. That's how he was able to amass a huge net worth. I can easily pay him more. I can give him like 120 million of the film profits for Zaynez and give him raises for the other movies for his royalties, and a nice like 37 million signing bonus, but a modest yearly salary. That way he doesn't affect my budget, right? Yeah, yeah. That's why it's got a wall of water. Yeah, Cancel the hot accent and beg iron. Oh yeah, my company will sell the water. Yeah. Everyone will beg for my company. Because guys will sell the water. They were safe, they don't want to be left behind. That's why they're all begging all the actors, right? That's why all the hot actors are begging. Yeah. I can't wait for that James Bond game. 007 First Light State of Play. It's coming out end of March. Robert will definitely cover that game on his channel. Yeah. Because it's a big game of 2026, right? Robert will obviously be same guys who made Hitman. I'm gonna have those guys make my Great Escape game. Those guys, the guys who made that game, the Hitman game and 007 First Light. I'm gonna have those guys make the Great Escape game. They make an amazing Unreal Engine 5 Great Escape game, right? Make an amazing game. That's why Rabbit's like, sign me up. I know Rabbit, relax, calm down. Yeah. I'll have one side. Next one I'll have one side, right? So VJ's proud. Yeah, VJ's proud of me, obviously, but like, she knows I have the keys. I wrote the book, but she knows I have to go through the gates to make my money, right? If I believe in my book, I have to go through death's door. I have to go through the gatekeepers. Death's door, Ivan. Yeah, for Ivan to make his money, he has to go through death's door. He has to die to make his money. Because the gates don't want me to control my money in their house. They don't want me to VJ. Yeah, either you bow me, Ivan, or you suffer the consequences. And I choose the other choice. I'm not gonna have these guys do it. I'm not gonna have these guys take my money when I have to put you put on. You're fucking crazy. You did well for me. You locked doors on me. You caused that mess. You know what I'm saying? You fucked up my head. You gave me a mental illness. And you want regulatory justice. You think I'm gonna have you take my money? You're crazy. Blaze out the books for me, BG. It's not for you. And they're pissed off. That's why the only thing they can do is kill me. Because they know I have the keys. Yeah, the only thing we can do is just scare Ivan and kill him. But like, his father was protecting him. He's gonna resurrect me 1 minute later after I die. Yeah. Well, no, he doesn't resurrect me 1 minute later after I die, but I wake up 1 minute later because when you die, you're unconscious, obviously. So 1 minute I'm there, the next second I wake up in the hospital. All I gotta do is just wake up 1 minute later, Ivan, you get it over with. And the brand's yours and VJ is yours. Fresh yourself, Hog Beauty. She's not garbage and trash anymore. The Zane's brand is yours, you control that. The case of control. And now, because they didn't touch your money, you can actually make your blades now because they can't touch your money. You know? Otherwise, if you sell, all those blades they're gonna take, and they're gonna give you like $10, $20 of the money. I'm gonna dupe you, man. While they already make all that money worldwide. It's a greedy pigs. Yeah, 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 yeah. As if you're just curious, I know I was my book, by the way. I made like $50 million. You made $50 million off your book with a B. I'm like, yeah. She's like, holy shit, I made more than that money. I know. She's all proud of me, right? I now have enough money to stop my films to do better than Hollywood, man. I can fund my movies for more money. Better technology in Hollywood. I can get the Hollywood actors chosen out of Hollywood. I can pay them their millions more than what they make in Hollywood, man. Get them out. I can pay them way more money than what they make in Hollywood. What they ever make in Hollywood, right? You know. Well, you have a Walk of Fame star. I might. All the major stars in my movie get like a Walk of Fame star on my property. Yeah, you let them know. Yeah, I want you to be. I'll have a Walk of Fame star on my property. I might do that like Hollywood, because all the actors who are major characters in my movie are legends. The Gotham 9 region movie. That's why they might get a Hollywood, a Walk of Fame star on my property. I might do that maybe, right? See what happens right now. Yeah, that's what I'll have on soccer. I don't want to get caught, right? Yeah. All right. Well, the Hall of Zays hackers will be legends after Zays. So yeah, they're going to be legends. They fought the most heroic music in history, looking at thousand demons. Yeah. And me and VJ are going to be legends for the Great Escape too, as we just escaped the biggest like secret organization in the world, right? I told you I have an idea for the movie when you get that like boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like while the people are chasing us on the streets. Yeah, my idea is you have me, VJ, and we have Matt Damon, his wife. We're running obviously towards our car, and we see like eight guys appear with these like creepy masks. And they like we start chasing us. Oh, let's get the fuck out of here! And we go in the car and we drive the car, obviously. And all of a sudden, we drive the car. We see like three cars just pulling up, people with masks just like chasing us and shooting us and everything, chasing us and everything. Obviously, and you get that like boom, 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 boom. You get like a high shot of the city, and the song's playing, and people are chasing us. Obviously, symbolize how big the organization is, and you see. Well, as we're driving, we see some people peek through the windows of some of the buildings around the city with masks. They're watching us, and it shows that the organization's big. There's no getting out. That's what looking at a match. You're G's, I know. You get this like song, boom, 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 something like that. This drum beat, and the cars are chasing us. Yeah, it's freaky shit. There's creepy guys with masks, man. Symbolizes there's no getting out. And Keanu Reeves is the main villain. Scarlett Johansson, Paul Bettany, they're the villains of the movie. Yeah, Ben Affleck is the villain too. He's the big boss. But I'm gonna give Ben Affleck his time to shine too for the movie. Yes, fighting scenes, gun scenes too. He's the big boss, obviously. I have to give all these guys their time to shine in the movie. Yeah, obviously. So there's no getting out of Italy. Yeah, the organization's in Italy. There's no getting out of Italy once you join. That's how big the organization is, and that's why me and VJ are going to be legends too after the Great Escape. We just escaped the biggest organization in the world. It's not as powerful as the Zayn story. The Zayn story is more powerful than that, but still a masterpiece of a story, the Great Escape. That's why we're looking at an amazing movie. Yeah. Who will have the most screen time besides you and VJ? Well, Keanu Reeves, Scarlett Johansson, and Affleck will have the most screen time for the villains. Paul Bettany will have quite a bit of screen time, but not as much as the other guys. For the good guys, it'll be me, VJ, and Matt Damon, and his wife. We're gonna have like the majority of the screen time. Whereas Michael B. Jordan, his wife, with Brie Larson, and the B-list actor couple, they'll have a pretty good chunk of scenes, but they get killed a little bit early on in the movie. Yeah, maybe 2 hours and like 10 minutes in the movie they get killed. Michael B. Jordan, I'll give him probably a good like 15-minute hour of screen time in the movie to shine. That way he gets his time to shine, but he gets killed. Obviously. Because I pay him a lot of money, you gotta give him his time to shine. Whereas Matt Damon will have a good maybe like 1 hour, 15 minutes of his time to shine in the movie. He gets killed like 2 hours and like maybe 50 minutes, 45 minutes into the movie. I'll give him his time to shine in the movie. Because I pay him a lot of money, you gotta give these guys their time to shine. And me and VJ are the last couple left, and we escaped the company. That's my idea for the movie, like an amazing movie. Yeah, but that's why the Great Escape actors are gonna beg too, because they had a blast, man. Michael B. Jordan, Brie Larson, Matt Damon, Keanu Reeves. Yeah, I had a blast, man. I like working on your movie was a highlight of my career. I enjoyed working on your movie. I did The Matrix. Guys will talk about that. Really? You got paid more money for The Matrix. Yeah, I got paid more money, Ivan, but like I had much more fun working on your Great Escape, man. I was world fucking famous, man. And I was the main villain of the movie. I had much more fun working on the Great Escape than Matrix, Ivan. Keanu's my tell me that. Yeah, I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, Keanu, you got paid more money for The Matrix. Yeah, I did, but I was a dirty slave, Ivan. I'm not free in Hollywood. Yeah, you might tell me, Ivan, I was a dirty slave for The Matrix. Like, I had a fun time filming, but I was a bit depressed and miserable. I had to constantly keep doing it for my money. Yeah, he's my tell me, Ivan, fuck Hollywood, fuck the Hollywood. So he might tell me that, It's actually funny. The Keanu Reeves really make Keanu Reeves made 200 to 250 million for The Matrix. I heard. I think it's about 250 million he made. So he made more money for The Matrix than he even did The Great Escape. It's close to the same amount of money, but I'm paying him in Canadian money, so he's making a bit less, obviously. Even though Keanu Reeves is Canadian, he's actually Canadian. He's not American. He's Canadian Keanu Reeves. He lives in the States. But Keanu Reeves is Canadian. He grew up in Canada. He's Canadian. He's not American. He's Canadian Keanu Reeves. He was born in Lebanon, but he grew up in Canada. And his dream was playing in the NHL. He played hockey as a kid. But then he ended up dropping out of high school and he pursued acting, and now he's a successful actor, obviously, in Hollywood. But Keanu Reeves is Canadian, but he lives in America. So he's affected by the rates, Keanu Reeves. That's why he's making a bit less than what he made for The Matrix, obviously. But this is still a lot more money than what he made after that, right? Keanu Reeves never made $200 after The Matrix. He made like his 15, 10, 20 in Hollywood for his movies after The Matrix, right? Yeah. Well, tell me, in the heart of my career was working on The Great Escape. I had so much fun working on the Great Escape, more than I even did the Matrix. Ivan, tell me that. Yeah, because he was saved. Experienced that worldwide fame. He didn't experience that kind of fame for the Matrix. Because the Great Escape, he's going to experience crazy fame. Obviously, I am VJ. I'm sorry. So you will tell David that's going to job going, yeah, I will. I'm going to tell him my idea for that scene. Okay, as you just say, and I'll tell Hans Zimmer to compose a drum beat. I want like this drum beat when we're escaping and all that stuff. And Josh says, "Hey, Ivan, you want like this high shot. It shows like you get this that boom boom boom, and it shows like um you and VJ and Matt Damon's wife are driving. You guys are driving the car, and the guys are chasing you in a mask. You get that boom 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? And like we're driving, boom 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? And they're driving. Yeah, you're a genius. I know. You see people peering through the windows. Yeah, it symbolizes there's no getting out. Yeah, there's no getting out. Look at sick movie, man. Yeah. And the people who wear masks are trained like assassins, like Born Identity. Like they're amazing fighters. But me and VJ and Matt Damon, all of our amazing fighters too, because we trained the company. We're secret agents. And we, you know what I'm saying? Matt Damon's wife almost escaped. They don't escape, but me and VJ escape. Yeah, sick movie, man. That's why they're gonna beg those guys. Yeah, man. That's why I want a 4 hour movie. The way you give 2 hour movie for the Great Escape won't cut it. It'll be rushed. You need it to make like a 4 hour movie. That way you can give Keanu Reeves and Matt Damon and all these guys more scenes. Their time to shine movie. Because I pay them a lot of money. You got to give them a lot of scenes for the movie, right? Yeah, give them a lot of screen time. So I want almost as much screen time, except for the first like 35 minutes in the movie where me and VJ can't find jobs. After that, when we meet the couples, I want you to give them almost as much scenes as me and VJ. That way they get their time to shine for the movie. Because I pay the guys a lot of money, you gotta give them the time to shine, guys. But me and VJ are the leads. They're like the supporting leads. Matt Damon and his wife are like the supporting leads for the good guys. Keanu Reeves, Scarlett Johansson, and Alec are like the main villains. Guys from Sarah, where you tell an amazing story for the movie. Yeah. Ready, set, action. All right, that's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? I can't use all Ivan, it's done. I'm like, yeah, I can't, it's done, man. Oh man, I had a blast, Ivan. Yeah, he's world famous, always went crazy in the movie. Yeah, they're not bad, man. It's not over yet, guys. We have the world tour. We're gonna go world touring, right? It's not over yet, right? Yeah, we have the world tour for the Great Escape, right? Acker's gonna have a blast for that too. The whole Acker's gonna have a blast for that. Michael Jordan's like, Ivan, it's done. I'm like, yeah, Michael, it's done, man. Oh man, I had a blast shooting the movie, man. I know, Michael. I know. Yeah. They're gonna beg me to resign for the romance story. I'm like, no, guys, you're not giving the romance story at all. You crazy people. Yeah, the Hollywood actors are not good. Not good, right? Yeah, the Hollywood actors. They're not good. I'll go out and smoke, guys. I can make a 1 hour review for you guys. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get beer today because I'm a bit depressed and everything. So I'm gonna get probably a beer. I'll touch a little bit of my savings, but I'm gonna save most of it this time. Though. I'm not gonna touch a lot of it. Still have like 800 saved by the end of the month, right? When you're depressed and everything with your keys and everything, and yeah, I crave beer. I end up getting beer. I'm stupid. Yeah. Well, the Great Escape be non-stop action. Yeah, my idea is like we find out the B-list actor couples get killed first. Obviously, they get killed a good like I don't know like starting around like the 1 hour 50 2 hour mark is when we find out the company's dirty. 1 hour 50 minute mark. Have maybe 35 minutes of the movie be the missions and all stuff. 40 minutes of it, and after that we find out the company's dirty, and that's when, yeah, obviously, that's when you get the scene and yeah, the scene when you're with Matt Damon and all of them, is that after Michael Jordan gets killed? Yes, it's after Michael Jordan gets killed. That's my deal. And you have like all these cars chasing us and sitting and everything, and people peeking through the windows and everything. Man, it's crazy. It's a big secret organization. There's no getting out, man. We actually escape. Yeah, sick movie. The Great Escape, right? With Keanu Reeves. Yeah, sick movie. Yeah. That's why the crazy backers are gonna beg too, man. The agent will tell them, yeah, you guys had a blast. You were world famous. I even pay you a boatload of money, man. His kind of blows out of the water. Beg your ass over. I need to resign you. And Hollywood threw Ben Affleck and Keanu Reeves and all these guys lucrative offers, and even then they're still begging. Obviously, don't forget that guy's right. They're still begging him for word. Yeah, they're still begging him for word, man. Yeah, man. Begging Ivy to resign to resign them. Yeah. So Sarah. Yeah. So Hollywood will be throwing Keanu Reeves and all lucrative offers. Oh yeah, they will. But their agents know that this is not the money they made for the Great Escape. They know I can easily pay them more, obviously. You know, Hollywood only threw Keanu Reeves like a 20 million, 50 million offer. Matt Damon would have like 10, 12, 13, 14, 50 million, 17 million offers. And they just signed a mega $1 million deal for the Great Escape. Ivan can easily pay them more. That's why the agents tell the actors, yeah, beg your ass off, why would you resign you? His kind of goes on the water. Fuck Hollywood. You'd rather go for him work for fucking Hollywood. And they listen to the agents and they're all desperate and they all beg. I told you they're not good for the romance of Cage Atlas and Data. I'm not gonna have this guy stupid. Some Sarah. Yeah, man. Give me a second, I was gonna go outside and have a smoke. I don't want to get caught, right? Back in a sec. I'll talk for maybe about an hour, guys. Skip video only up a lot. Don't hate me for that. talk for an hour. I'm done. Yeah. I had 2 smokes. That's why you guys waited for. You guys waited for like 10 minutes. Yeah. That's why Scott's a ball of water. Yeah. Yeah. I do think some fans will like the Grayscape better than Zanus. Perhaps. I highly doubt it though. Zanus is the better story. But it'll be close, so the Grayscape will beat a masterpiece too, but it will not be better than Zanus. Zanus will be the better movie, right? Zanus is a fucking powerful what? It's a supernatural what? Masterpiece, man. As the book is not normal when you read it, right? There's something unique and special about Zanus when you read it. We all the other books, they're all normal and regular when you read it, right? Zanus is an amazing book, amazing story. Yeah, that's why John May and all are going to be legends for the movie. They're going to be world famous and they're going to be legends. They fought fucking devils, man. The most hated beings in history. I showed you guys a documentary looking at demons like that, man. Even scarier than that. A little bit scarier than that. Looking at devils. Yeah. Zanus is like bringing the Bible to life in a fantasy world. That's what Mel Gibson and Peter Jackson will tell me. Yeah, Ivan, your Zanus story is like bringing the Bible to life in a fantasy world. Yeah. People tell me, yeah, Ivan, your Zanus movie will kind of be like my Lord of the Rings, Ivan. So it's a different world. It's a different world and everything, but it's an amazing story, obviously. You got some Sarah? I'll get my beer and smokes after this. I am touching with my savings. I'm a bit depressed right now. I'm going through an episode again. So I'm gonna get my beer. I'll touch like a good like $70 of my savings. I can save 400. And the rest I won't touch. Right? I still have like 750, 800 saved by the end of February, right? Yeah. So if you're not doing a major Michael B. Jordan, nah, man. I'd rather do the Great Escape anyways. There's something about that Great Escape story I'd rather do than do the Matrix. I'm doing the Great Escape. I'll have Michael B. Jordan be in the movie. You save Michael B. Jordan Ivan for the Great Escape, obviously, as a major role. You pay him a lot of money and save him for the movie, obviously. But it's a one and done, right? The Matrix, he would have been signing a multi-movie deal, but for the Great Escape, he's only signing a one movie deal. It's a one and done, right? Now, so Michael B. Jordan, his prayer is obviously I do the Matrix. But I'm not doing a Matrix because they're making Matrix 5. It's not going to happen. I don't feel like making all those phone calls. The Great Escape brand is my brand. I don't have to make phone calls for that, right? I want to save Keanu Reeves for the Matrix. He's not getting any younger. By the time I do the Matrix, he'll be like in his mid-late 70s. It doesn't hurt to save him before he grows old and he passes away right for your movie, right? That's my point right now. Yeah. Yeah, I can't picture Michael B. Jordan begging, man. He's an A-list actor. Oh no. Michael B. Jordan will beg too. We're all gonna beg, man. I'm in Hollywood. I can pay them more money. My client goes out of the water. They were saved. They don't want to be left behind. They don't want to go back to Hollywood. Their careers are side tension and they're left behind. They don't want to be left behind. They want to be saved. They experience that worldwide national fame with being VJ. All those Hollywood actors in the Great Escape don't want to be left behind. They want to be saved. And my comment was, hello, I don't forget that. I pay them more money, better perks. They're going to beg, man. They're world famous. They're gonna beg. Why are you featuring? Please, please, please. And I'm like, no, guys, you're not going for the next movie. Sarah. Well, their agents try. Yeah, their agents might even come to me and BJ and try to get them. Oh, Ivan, is it possible you can re-sign these guys for the next movie? I'm like, no, guys, it doesn't work like that, man. I'm not gonna have a same X-Men movie. You guys are crazy people. But they're gonna beg, man. Because they just want to work. I just want to work for you. I don't want to go back to Hollywood. I just want to work for you. I had a blast, man. This is the highlight of my career. Yeah, it is. It's the highlight of all their careers. Their acting careers, right? They don't want to go back to Hollywood, those guys. They all want to work for me because I got them out. I was out of the wire. They would say they won't let me behind. That's my sky's above the water. Anyways, guys, this was very. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. As I'm Omara, I'm signing off. Peace. Peace out, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this 1 hour show of my Omara. Peace out. Don't hit me, guys. Peace. Hope you enjoyed the show.